I'm Brother Yaquab. I'll come to you today with a lesson about being hypocrites and its truth. It's going to be a quick lesson, quick video. I'm not going to take very much time. First, I want to say, call Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash, double honest Apostle Elders of Great Millstone, who rule and teach well. Peace and salutation to all the out in four corners of the earth. All you brothers, confused face brothers, all you fellow yoke mates, as Elder Malcolm would say, from GMS Chicago camp, whether it's in GMS or out of GMS, not in GMS, all you brothers pushing the truth of Yahushua and the gospel, man, and Yahushua Mashiach. To you brothers, to all you brothers, Shalom. You know, I'm from the group YSO, Yahushua Sanctified Ones. Just want to come and give a little quick lesson once again. Alright, I'm going to start off here. This is Luke chapter 13, verse 10. And he was teaching in one of the synagogues on the Sabbath, and that he was Yahushua. And behold, there was a woman which had a spirit of infirmities, 18 years, and was bowed together, and could in no wise lift up herself. So here's a woman, she was physically done, spiritually done. She couldn't lift herself up physically, all right, or as well as spiritually. But she was like, what you call it, like paraplegic, I think, or just, I forget what you call them, just all broke up from the floor. She couldn't move, you know, basically, like people when they get their neck broke and shit, you know, and they can't move from the neck down, they can't move, all right. And when Yahushua saw her, he called her to him and said unto her, Woman, thou art loose from thine infirmities. Right? What is your infirmities? It's just the hell that you're going through, the physical sicknesses that you go through. You know, diabetes, sickle cell, you know, all kind of different ailments that people deal with, you know, nowadays. You know, can't walk, can't use their hands. You know, one side of their body lame, other side is usable, or you know, just can't, or just paralyzed. You know, the whole body paralyzation. You know, and he laid his hands on her, and immediately she was made straight, and glorified Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And the ruler of the synagogue answered with indignation, because that Yahushua had healed on the Sabbath day. So they got bothered, they got agitated, they got mad with the Lord. Like, this, Jake, this nigga ain't doing. This nigga, man, always trying to do something. You know what I'm saying? Jake always being on some hate shit. So, but they got, and let me get this scripture that just popped in my head. This is hold on. This is John. Because they hated the Lord. All them people hated the Lord. All right. So this is why they got mad, because they was jealous of who the Lord was. You know. But this is John 15 and 18. If the world hated you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. If ye were of the world will love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. You know? So, hey, hold on, Slocky. My phone about to run out. Give me a second. Let me put a charge on this. Let me see my spot. Hold on. Give me a second. Alright, Slocky. I had to go get my little battery charger joint. Keep the charge going. That's it. I ain't gonna be here for long. Alright. Alright, Slocky. I had to get the battery charger. Oh, okay. Alright. So yeah, 19, I'll read that again. So if ye were of the world will love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hateth you. So the world gonna hate us, and the world gonna hate Yahushua. The world hates Yahushua, the world hates us, you know. The world hated him for doing what he did, for creating the miracles that the Lord created. You know what I mean? The Lord made miracles, you know, that they couldn't understand. They couldn't see why it had happened, you know, and they hated hated the Lord for it, for being who he was, you know, because they wasn't them. They couldn't be him, you know. They wanted to be God. They wanted to be the 144,000. They wanted to be Yahushua himself, and they couldn't do it, you know. So they hated him for being such a great man on this earth, you know, the greatest man that ever walked the earth. They hated him for that because they couldn't be that man. They wanted to be that guy, you know. Israel always wanted to be the man, always wanted to be that guy, you know. All right, so back to the story. And when Yahushua saw her, he called her to him and said unto her, Woman, thou art loosed from thine infirmities. And he laid his hands on her, and immediately she was made straight and glorified Yahweh Bashim Shah. And the rulers of the synagogue answered him with indignation, because that Yahushua had healed on the Sabbath day, and said unto the people, There are 6 days in which men ought to work, and them therefore come and be healed, and not on the Sabbath day. So they're going to tell the Lord himself, all right? The Lord who created all things on the face of this earth, who made their righteousness, when they get it, their filthiness to be forgiven and turned into righteousness. You know, the very man who brought them salvation, they're going to tell him what he can and can't do on the Sabbath. You know, that's being a hypocrite, like the Lord's going to tell him. The Lord then answered him and said, Thou hypocrite, doeth not each one of you on the Sabbath loose his ox or his ass from the stall and lead him away to watering? That's it. You know, at the end of the day, you still got to take your ass out to go get water. At the end of the day, you know, you still, so that's doing work. You're not supposed to do nothing on the Sabbath, you know, but yet you still going off doing work, because you got to do what? You got to take your animals out. You know, if you got animals, whatever it is, you got to still take them out to go make sure they eat. They fed, eat, you pick up the shit, you know, whatever it is you got to do, you still got to do things, you know, you still got to do some kind of work. Thou hypocrite, doeth not each one of you on the Sabbath loose his ox or his ass from the stall and lead him away to the watering? That's it. And ought not the woman, being a daughter of Abraham, whom Satan had bound? So here she's a daughter of Abraham. She's a she's a princess. And you mean you'll go water your ass, you'll go feed and water your ox, but the daughter of Zion, you can't heal her? Hey, yo, like, bro, that's fucked up. Like, you care more about your animals than you care about your woman, than your people. Like, that's Jake, you know? And ought not the woman, being a daughter of Abraham, whom Satan had bound low, these 18 years be loose from this bond on the Sabbath day, you know, and she had 18 years of her life, been bound, you know. And when he had said these things, all his adversaries were ashamed, and all the people rejoiced for all the glorious things that were done by him. You know, so the Lord had people just straight hating him, just to hate him because like I said, he wasn't them. They or Slocky, they wasn't him. They couldn't be him. They wanted to be, but they couldn't be. You know. All right, this is the Book of Matthew. This is Matthew, the ninth. Slocky. It's Matthew chapter 12, verse 9. And this is about my last script. Just something quick. Just a way to keep us thinking. And Israel, don't be hypocrites, man. It's the Sabbath day, whatever day it is, whatever it is that life we got to do. Hey, man, sometimes you got to make moves that you just don't want to make. Sometimes sometimes you strive to be the best you can be, but not all the time shit gonna work out the way you want it, man. You're gonna have a lot of bumps in this thing. You're gonna have a lot of fuck ups. You're gonna have a lot of wrongs. You might miss a video or two. You might miss a camp. I mean, some shit, because living in Babylon, shit don't always go right. Being a man of the Lord, shit ain't always right. You gonna go through the hard shit. What did Job say? Should we only get good from the Lord? Should we not also get evil? Should the Lord not give us evil as well? So we can't always think that everything gonna be copacetic, everything gonna be gravy, just because we're with the Lord. No, man, everything about to get hard. The Lord just said, if the world gonna hate you because the world hated Him. So the world will love His own. And if you're a so-called man of the Lord, and the world is loving you, well, then you of the world. The Lord said, if the world loves you, the love will love His own. It's gonna hate you if you're a man of the Lord. If you're not going through ridicule, being mocked, being put down, laughed at, scoffed at, something's wrong. Really something's really wrong. And that's the way that this thing is. It's different, but it's like, man, I get it because they hated the Lord. They hated Him for doing something, for healing, for being the Lord's, for being Yahweh's son, because they didn't have that position. They didn't hold that title. Anyway, I said this was gonna be a quick video. It's 14 minutes already. All right, this is Matthew, Saint Matthew, chapter 12, verse 9. And when he was departed thence, he went into their synagogue, and beheld, there was a man which had his hand withered. And they asked him, saying, is it lawful to heal on the Sabbath day? That they might accuse him. And he said unto them, what man shall there be among you that should have one sheep, and if it fall into a pit on the Sabbath day, will he not lay hold on it and lift it out? It's like, that's it, man. So like, if shit, it's simple and plain. You got an animal, or whatever it is, they fall out in the pit. Ain't you gonna go down there and get it out? You gonna do work. It's the Sabbath, but don't be a hypocrite. Be not righteous over much, man. That's another thing too. You got brothers over righteous. It's just like, it's like Sabbath is here. Cut off all the lights. Like, what? Cut off all the lights? For real? I can't use no electricity? Like, come on, bro. I mean, man. All right, but anyway, I don't know, Israel. Sometimes we can take shit too literally. And that's the thing, that's why Lord, trying to show us, man. You know, through these scriptures that, hey, bro, you gotta tread this thing lightly. You gotta, you gotta do the work, put the work in, of course, man. The highway, byway, put your videos up. But there's things we just can't do because we in Babylon. You gotta always remember that no matter what, we in our captivity. All right, and captivity is a motherfucker. So there's many things that we should be able to do that we can't do because we're here. It's like I'm tired, but that's why I was trying to make a short video. I don't seem to know how. Well, let me film and finish this up and close it out. And behold, there was a man which had, I already went to Slacky. And he said unto him, what man should there be among you that should have one sheep, and if the sheep fall into a pit on the seventh day, will he not lay hold on it and lift it up? How much then is a man better than a sheep? Wherefore it is lawful to do well on the Sabbath days. Then saith he to the man, stretch forth thy hand. And he stretched forth, Salakia, and he stretched it forth, and it was restored whole, like as the other. Wow, that's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. That's your pa, you know. Then the Pharisees went out and held a council against him, how they might destroy him. Hey, man, it's fucking hypocrites. They just went out doing the work. They went out doing the work because they went out trying to figure out how to kill him. Figure out a way to get rid of him. That's doing work. You got that's work. You got to get brothers together, build a council. But that's the Sabbath day. They're not supposed to be doing that on the Sabbath by their laws, but yet they break their own laws. And man, it's like Esau doing out today, But that's your laws. Your laws say, but yet when somebody else you trying to get on them, but you gonna turn around and on the Sabbath you gonna go devise some craftiness, some wickedness. You go, oh, it's okay because it's you doing it, because you're the head of the council and you call a meeting and you doing work, but this is what y'all supposed to do and it's wickedness. It's okay you do your wickedness on the Sabbath day, but righteousness can't be done. All right, we got you now. Hey, and that was it. It wasn't much to it. Just a little quick video. I didn't want to put too much on it. Just want to make sure I get a video in before camp. We got camp tomorrow, so hey, brothers, get out there on the highways and byways. We run into some crazy shit, but hey, get out there, man, because at the end of the day, that's what it's about, man. Do your videos, get that urine theorem going. The line goes off one end of the earth to the other. Definitely, but we gotta try to teach. We're gonna reach more people through the unicorn. All right, the internet, the web. All right, we're gonna catch more in the web than we're gonna be out on the highways and byways a lot of times. But you get fruit. You get edified. You get Esau coming. You can tell Esau who the fuck they are. You can tell Jake, hey man, get right and catch a missile with these devils. It's a beautiful thing, man. Like I said, the best part of my life is when we're on the highways and byways. It really is. It's where the spirit is really heavy. Because you're in the midst of everything. All them demons is just all around, man. And you just got your sword, your ox, the brotherhood, and you just fighting. It's like King David and the mighty men. You're just out there battling, going to war. So. That's a beautiful thing, but hey, y'all stay strong, stay safe. I would say call Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim HaKakodash, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahushai. Hey, to all you brothers out there, keep pushing, keep teaching, don't stop, don't quit, don't give up. We almost out of here, even though it seems like it's a little slow. North Korea shot off a couple missiles, short-range missiles, whatever it was, testing missiles. Hey man, we almost out of here. All this mass shootings going on. Esau, trying to get this race war going. It's like this race war going. So much stuff going on in the news, man. So, hey man, stay vigilant. be on your watch. Always stay on your watch, and let's get ready to get our crowns, brothers. All right. With that said, Kolo Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bashim Kakodash. Double homage to Apostle El's Grave Mill Stone, who rule and teach well. Peace to all you Akim in the four corners of the earth. Keep teaching and preaching. Yahushua Hamashiach. Don't give in, don't quit, don't give up. I'm Brother Yaquab from the group of YSO. And Shalom.